In this study, red light improved dopamine neurons in the frontal cortex by 40%, but it also increases synaptogenesis, neurogenesis, mitochondria function, is an effective treatment for neurodegeneration, for TB, eyes, and works in healthy adults. It's called photobiomodulation, and why have you never heard about this before? It works with no side effects, and it's just from red light. It seems weird at first, which I thought so too, except, we are all light. And no, I did not join a cult. It is just true, where light plays such an important part for so many signaling cascades within our body, brings us to the idea of light optimization for overall health and vitality. So I had to try it out. So I bought a red light from Amazon with specifications of 850 nm, which is very important as that's what's most used in studies that can penetrate past the skin and impact mitochondria, cellular function. So I spent $70, $80 around it. Super excited. Ordered it from the States, took a week to get here. Unboxed it. A little bit underwhelmed at first, except I've been experimenting with it for the past few weeks and I didn't really notice much, except I did notice that I was feeling a little bit tired after every session, which is actually a good sign as it's very synonymous to going to the gym, as you kind of put yourselves through a little bit of a workout where they feel a little bit tired afterwards, but they come back stronger. And that's what I noticed. And the effects are kind of subtle, but they build with time and with consistent effort. I've noticed over the past few weeks, I have more mental energy, I have more mental stamina. Usually I'm so tired on a Friday evening, but now I have energy to do things that I want to do, where I don't want to lay on the couch, I want to be up and about. And that brings us to the present day, where it's been a month or so since I started using it. And I've definitely noticed some differences that I can divorce from placebo, as the effects are strong enough and I'm self-aware enough to realize. And so what I noticed after I do a red light therapy session, I noticed that I'm a little bit tired, which is actually a good thing because that's a sign that it's working. I've noticed some more energy, especially towards the end of the workday, where usually I get pretty tired at my standard 9 to 5, 8 to 6, whatever it is on those days. And usually after 6 or so, I'm a bit fatigued, don't really feel like doing too much, but I notice now that I have a little bit more energy, I have a little bit more mental stamina to work on some other side projects, whether that's editing a video, doing some research for a script, or kind of just doing some miscellaneous like boring admin stuff for YouTube. I have a bit more energy to do that, so that's huge. As well as there's a wealth of studies. This isn't something that's a bit obscure under research. This is something that's well researched, that has actually been around since the 1930s or even earlier. And so what is the how? How can you practically do this? What is the protocol? There's a few different ways to do it, except a good low-level laser therapy protocol is just to do around 11 or 10 minutes 3 times a week, just kind of getting the light on your scalp. This is more so for cognitive enhancement, so that it can penetrate the skin and affect the mitochondria in a positive way, as well as affecting other neurogenic processes. And so you can spend 30 seconds on different areas of the scalp. So you spend 30 seconds here, 30 seconds here, 30 seconds here, do. And therefore, and you do that for a total of 10 minutes. You can also put it on areas like the thyroid to impact thyroid function, or the gut to improve gut motility. A lot of low-level laser therapy devices are expensive just simply because they can be. It's kind of like data, where it's kind of cheap to make, but they can just price it outrageously just because they can. Usually it will run around $100 for a basic set of lights. You want it to fall into the range of 850 nm. A lot of experts unanimously agree in its efficacy, and it has so many studies to back up its efficacy in a whole wide range of disorders, and even enhancing your order, in cognitive enhancement. It definitely has its place. And this is what I saw with Lost Falco, Andrew Huberman, and the owner of Self Decode, Joe Cohen, coming to the same conclusion about it. So I had to try it out. And if you want to know about the best nootropic supplements to enhance cognition based on the research, check out this video where I talk about the 6 to 7 supplements or areas that will increase your intelligence. Shh, don't tell anybody.